Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition, picking up where we left off. We're heading back into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, having completed 3 contracts. Successfully. And stealthily.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are. Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her.
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
Do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Alright.
Ever and always. Wait! Oh, wait! I know you. Yes, yes! From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
You're the man with the wagon, transporting his mother.
I am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
So why did you come to the sanctuary?
The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper.
What are the duties of a keeper?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
So who is the Night Mother?
Oh, what? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor.
So tell me about Sithis then.
That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
Alright, so what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words.
What's a listener?
Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Though, of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. Ah, but there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday.
Alright.
Oh, yes.
Now I do believe...
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband. She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
No, I'm pretty... well, I don't know if she specifically said that you were her husband. I do believe she did mention a husband, though. Any advice on my current contract?
Yeah, follow my wife's orders, and don't do anything stupid.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess.
Alright.
Until next time.
So yeah, whenever you get a main contract, you can't... oh. I didn't think the lizard guy ever moved from there. I don't even...
Hiding inside the body of a mammoth. Bloody brilliant idea.
It's all thanks to a special technique I developed. I call it the razor-winged butterfly. I teach it to you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Yes.
Any advice on my current contract?
Yes. Just because you're now a professional assassin, don't think you have to skulk around in the dark like a skeever and stab people. Do what I do. Walk up to your target, introduce yourself, melt their skin off, and then run like the wind. Works every time.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Their arrival's the best thing that's happened to the Sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenants, the Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats. Frankly, it's embarrassing. Stay safe.
Okay. See,
It's been
Babette.
quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Any advice on my current
You're
contract?
headed to the Hag's Cure, right? It's a good shop. You should examine their wares. Never pass up the chance to buy a good potion. Or poison. And one more thing. Have fun. You'll be committing a dark deed, but there's no reason you shouldn't enjoy yourself. You're only young once. Trust me, I know.
So what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
200 years ago, I would have laid down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now. Stay safe.
Okay. So Festus says good. Arbjorn says bad. Babette seems indifferent. Like, I wouldn't say that she is against the Night Mother, but she doesn't seem... But, I mean, she's for Astrid.
Brother.
There you are. Any advice on my current
You
contract?
must speak to that Moiri woman, correct? I have heard rumors in Windhelm.
She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you.
So what are your thoughts on Cicero?
Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy.
Alright, so we have another indifferent. Supports Astrid, but doesn't necessarily dislike Cicero and the Night Mother.
Does death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty? I am therefore honored to be Doom's herald, to play some part in a being's inevitable end.
So any advice on my current contract?
You're being sent to meet with a contact directly, is that correct? What a most unusual occurrence. Astrid usually performs this duty herself. I can only assume she wants to test the full breadth of your abilities. So be polite and professional and represent us well.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Without the Night Mother, there is no Dark Brotherhood. The matron deserves our unwavering support and respect. Though I admit, I find her keeper a bit too exuberant for my liking.
Alright.
Until next time.
So that's another one for the Night Mother. So we got 2 for it, 2 kind of neutral, I will say, to it, and 1 against. And then, so let's see what Nazir.
Death, my friend. I salute you.
Yeah. So Batild is dead.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
And Anodius Papias is dead.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
And Narfi is dead.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Alright, so do you have any more contracts?
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later.
Oh.
Still here.
Any advice on my current contract?
The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sithis' sake, don't get killed.
And what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
I don't like mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule, I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve.
Alright, so I'm gonna put him down as neutral to the Night Mother, but wholly against Cicero, which is probably the most reasonable conclusion. But once again, it seems like most of them at the very least support Astrid. Whether or not they're against the Night Mother. I mean, even Festus there didn't really say anything negative about her. About Astrid. I mean, he said that she was a good leader, but they needed more, so. Hello, Miri.
Why are you looking at me like that?
The Dark Brotherhood has come, Miri.
The Dark Brotherhood. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously. Now tell me what you need.
What I need?
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
I'll need more to go on than that.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
It will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
I'm listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Tell me the full story. Why do you want Elaine dead?
I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
And Nilsine Shattershield? Why must she die?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
Is there anything else?
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea.
Alright.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
Alright, so she did give us a poison. And it actually is... Oh, it's up here. Drains a target's health by 6 points per second for 10 seconds, which is obviously 60 health. And my deadly poison is 65, so it's not quite as good, and it's over time, but it's still a pretty decent poison. Now, here's the thing, right? Optional to kill Nilsine's Shattershield. We're not going to. Because gameplay-wise, I've said this before, which is why, we left the Dark Brotherhood till last. I like to keep my worlds as populated as possible. So if I ever have the option to not kill a person, I generally don't. Like, they have to be a pretty awful person for me to choose to kill them. When I don't have to. And not only does killing Nilsine obviously eliminate Nilsine, if you kill her, her mother Tova also commits suicide, so that would be 2 people gone. Now, in universe-wise, I don't want to, because I feel like it's a very visceral reaction for her to want Nilsine dead as well. I feel like after she has a little bit more time to think on things and everything, that if I had actually killed, or that if I do actually kill her, she will very much regret her decision in the future.
That's close enough.
And be very torn up about it. So
That's
because her reasoning behind wanting to kill her is very much, like I said, like a gut visceral reaction to something like that. And I feel like they can work it out. Now, there is no bonus for being undetected. There is no bonus for using the Lotus extract to kill Elaine. Elaine, whatever, Elaine Dufont. Um, and obviously, you don't need to put the poison on your weapon to use it. You can also reverse pickpocket it, which I prefer, especially when it's like in damage over time poison, because at least with like the deadly poison, that's just adding 65 damage to your attack, whereas the poison it hits, and that's adding 6 initial damage, which is nothing. And then you have to wait for the rest of the poison to do its damage, and while you're waiting, they will obviously be searching for you because you got hit. So if you apply it to a bow, you can hit them with it and probably hide and watch them die. Fuck. Obviously, if we hit them with their bow, odds are it'll just kill them anyway. But there we go. Okay, so now that we have that open, I'm gonna quick save. Now there's Elaine, and now he has these 2 bandits here with him. And the bandits aren't actually connected to him, even though he's supposed to be their leader. So when he dies, I think they might look around for a second, but I don't think that they actually care. So one of those didn't do it, but that's fine. She gave us 2. Now, granted, this is a unique one. So you know what? We're actually just going to use a different one so that I can keep that one. Because that is... Do I actually have any other ones besides my deadly poison? I do not. I could give him a frenzy poison. Because then his buddies there will kill him. I do believe the Warhammer he carries is also... Yeah, Aegis Bane. Okay. And he is dead from poison. I did use the poison she gave us. It didn't kill him, but, still. And I do believe that we already went through this place, if I'm not mistaken. Because we went through it because I knew that he was the only one in here that was necessary and part of another quest. So I didn't really see the point in not going through this place. So, and I just made sure to leave him alive at the end. Now, there are other ways you could kill him. Obviously, you could just walk up and kill him. He's surrounded by bandits, so you don't need to worry about bounty, and he himself is considered a bandit, so you don't need to worry about bounties or anything. Yeah, so you don't need to worry about bounties or anything. You can obviously werewolf out, like you can snipe them with a bow. You can obviously use the poison like I did, or on a weapon.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. I still have like a 5 gold bounty in this place. I don't remember why. But also, if you may have noticed the oil puddles on the floor. If you go upstairs in that room, there are those dwarven ballistas that are pointing down there, and you can fire them, and they'll not only, if they connect with him, you will have to use an arrow or your throw boy shout or something to move him into position, because they won't quite hit him. But if you can get them to stand in the oil, you can fire the ballistas, and they'll obviously do a fuck ton of damage and ignite the oil. So if you can get him to stand in it, that'll kill him. Um, you could frenzy him so that the bandits kill him. He isn't all that strong because while he is considered a bandit, he does not level like them.
Well, what news? Is Elaine?
Elaine Dufont now lies dead.
That bastard got exactly what he deserved. But last I heard, Nilsine is still alive. So I guess you decided not to kill her as well. I have to admit, I'm disappointed. Here's the payment for killing Elaine. And nothing for letting Nilsine live. Just remember, that was your decision. Thank you again for resolving my...
So now I do believe
Yes.
if you kill Elaine, and I think you need to kill Nilsine as well, you can actually marry Miri, if I'm not mistaken. If you kill Nilsine, the reward you get for it is you actually get Miri's ring for it. Now give me a second here, and I'll look up, because I don't remember what it is. It is technically a unique ring, obviously. We did not get it, because I'd rather have 2 extra people in the world than a ring that I'm never going to equip. Yeah, so all it does is created potions are 15% more powerful. It's not even all that great a ring, especially since I don't really do alchemy.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
I did what had to be done, nothing more.
Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature.
Is something wrong?
It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
You're being a bit paranoid. Well, actually, you know what? Just...
You must understand. If Cicero is turning the others against me, against us, our family would not survive such division.
What do you want me to do?
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
That seems so disrespectful.
Be that as it may, we have no other choice. You need to remain unseen. Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
Any idea who would conspire with Cicero?
That's the real question, isn't it? The jester enters, seals the door, and the conversation begins. So someone must be waiting for him inside. Any one of us could enter that chamber silently, unnoticed. But who amongst us would dare conspire against the sanctuary? The very thought breaks my heart.
What do you think Cicero is planning?
Isn't it obvious? As the Night Mother's keeper, he believes he's entitled to rule of this sanctuary. Cicero will cite our independence as the need to revert to the old ways. He'll claim we're undisciplined, unruly, heretical even. Ironically, the Night Mother could prove to be just as much a victim, a queen in a fool's twisted game of chess.
Is there anything else I should know?
I don't believe so, but I'll be able to instruct you further after you've returned from the chamber. It depends on what you learn. And make haste. You must be in place before Cicero and his ally arrive. They could be planning another meeting any time.
Okay.
Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the traitor meet.
Oh, okay. Need a key for that door, apparently. I mean, she did say that he was locking himself in there, but at the same time, she told me to go. Now, here's the thing, right? When you climb in here, you don't want to, your vision gets locked. You don't want to sneak into there, because then you're just looking at her crotch the entire time.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallenroad. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
Night Mother spoke to me. She said, I am the one.
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener!
Wait, she said to tell you darkness rises when silence dies.
She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to him! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
It's true. The Night Mother spoke to me. She said I was the one.
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother, who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yep.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
I must speak to someone named Amon Motier in Vollenroot.
Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Vollenrood, that I have heard of. And I know where it is.
So I should go to Vollenrood, or I should talk to this man?
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
All right.
You are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Cicero, did you want to be the listener?
Oh, well, yes, I did. I did indeed. I tried to listen, tried so hard, but the Night Mother never spoke to poor Cicero. The silence became almost maddening. Oh, but that was then, this is now. You're the listener, and the Night Mother chose you for a reason, I'm sure. Cicero will remain the happy keeper.
So what exactly does a listener do?
Oh, the listener, well, listens. The Night Mother speaks to you, guides you on your path. But when the Night Mother speaks, the listener must obey. You must, for her word is the will of Sithis, and Sithis is the Dark Brotherhood incarnate.
So will the Night Mother speak to me again?
Surely you're pulling Cicero's leg. Wait. The listener is serious. Oh. Well, of course the Night Mother will speak to you again. She might speak now, or later, or... I don't know. But speak she will. The Night Mother is part of you now. You get to hear voices inside your head. The rest of us should be so lucky.
Yes, so lucky. Alright. So now, here's the thing, right? Like, Astrid told you to go and get contract from Nazir because you work for her, not the Night Mother. You technically don't have to. You can actually, if you know where Vollenrood already is, you can just go and start the next main quest if you so choose. We're not going to do that, though.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I think not.
Astrid wanted me to see you about some more work.
Well then, Your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
So tell me about Lurbuck.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
Okay, and tell me about Hearn.
He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself.
Alright.
Happy hunting.
I don't think that there's any more new dialogue with anybody else, so because they'll give you advice on your main contracts, but they won't, like, they don't do anything for your side contracts, as far as I'm aware. Although, come to think of it, I just got a maybe, I don't know. Hang on, I want to at least talk to Babette since she's a vampire, and I just got a contract to kill a vampire.
It's been quite a boon.
Nope.
looking
Okay.
like a child. No one ever
Thought maybe there would be a unique one with her since, you know, my target, but guess not. Oh, come on, get your ass up. Alright, so let's go with Lurbuck first. Now, obviously the vampire is meant to be the harder one because it's a vampire. Lurbuck, though, if you want to do it silently, is technically the harder one because of his location. Which is obviously in an inn. Where, you know, most bards are.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Oh, we actually got lucky because now the easiest time to kill him. Now, I'm going to quick save here because I do want to kill him, like, right now while he's sleeping.
Is
But
the line for my next performance starting already? Come on, don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone.
Sing me a song, Bard. A song of fear and death.
All right. How about this? Shadows creep and phantoms leap. A man's he's got scared, and the demons dared to visit upon him all which they feared. Brilliant. I know. It's a gift. I'm in the mood to sing. What about you, friend? Care to join me?
So yes, as you can see, worst Bard in Skyrim. And we'll just leave it at that. There's not really, like, I know I tried to set up, like, different things for the other ones. I can't really think of anything to set up for a bard just because, like, it's not like I can beat him to death with like with a loot or anything. Like, there just really isn't. So now Hearn is a vampire. Hearn, I mean, I think we were here at one point, just like passing through or something, or maybe I came here to buy lumber or something. So Hearn here is only here during the contract, and and if the contract isn't active, then that's it. You don't have any more. But Hurt here is always here.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Yeah. And then, yeah, as you can see, they have. But with the venison and that, you do have bloody rags and bones and, you know, a very clearly human skeleton to go along with their, you know. So they at least do try and hide that they kill people. But our contract is just for the vampire. Now, Hearn, I do believe, does actually have a little bit more health than others. But we will quick save. I mean, I can't really think of a good way to kill him either. I mean, I could kill him with an axe, obviously, but... okay. But as long as you kill him silently, Hurt won't turn hostile, and you can still use this place. You can still sell her wood if, for whatever reason, you want to. And can still buy lumber for her to build the lakeside manor. But that'll be it for this part. Like I said, I do want to end on these contracts. So we've killed Hearn and Lurbuck. They're both dead. I mean, I guess I could have... Can I get a crossbow before I actually join them? Join the Dawn Guard? Because, like, I mean, I could have made it look like the Dawn Guard killed them. But I'm not 100% sure that I can get a crossbow right now. And I don't think I can make them. Oh well. Either way, that'll be it for this part. So, next time, we will go and meet Amand Motier and see what he wants, and we'll start the true main Brotherhood quest. I'm just trying to think if it's the next main assassinate, like the next main contract, or the one after that. I think it might be the one after next. That is probably like my favorite of the Dark Brotherhood quest. But either way, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for more.